welcome back to Edenware. We are doing things like we normally do through here, so hooray! Welcome back to the series. I'm recording this like a little bit afterwards. I don't know. Because I keep on forgetting that does that! You happy? As I'm just trying to lightly tap the button, she stopped and stared at me with those big eyes of hers. Yeah, they take up like 30% of her fucking face. Maybe 50. I'm gonna stick with 30 to 40. It was the sort of face one might make when looking at something in a way. Yeah, it's called dealing with bullshit. I already sense a disturbance. You are clearly judging, aren't you? Oh. I scrolled up slightly. Well, nobody will know. Because all choices lead to a bad choice. Eventually. God dang it! Timer, don't do that, you fool! Well, you don't know if it was a good choice. Or if it was the bad choice and everyone dies. I wanna know! Tell me, Scion, tell me! Starts poking her cheek. That said, Scion started to walk once more. Her stride seemed somehow lighter now. And far more confusing. Just wait till we find another wholesome series. She just flops on the table. I heard a bang and lifted my face from the book I was reading. Don't you dare look at me and just go look at him and go, love me! Because in that case, what the fuck, as I move my headset. We had finished dinner and taking baths, and we're now spending a leisurely and quiet night together. In which way? I have full reason to be scared, boyo! Scion, who's have been sitting across from me and reading a book like I had her face planted into the table. I didn't even have to guess what had happened. She fell asleep, didn't she? If she did, I am not helping her get back up. Now we know. She's freaking asleep, and I even guessed it. As usual, she had fallen asleep like her betters had just died. Yeah, now we have to place a new AA battery in. Guess we're replacing it! How could she stay asleep after smacking her head so hard? She wakes up. Ah! Oh wait, I fell asleep. Yes, it's amazing. Plus, I know it's not the best position, but fuck it, I've taken naps like that. Well, I've just placed my head on the table and just fallen asleep. Yes, that's happened. Don't question me how. I was in class. Don't question it. I sat down my book, stood from my seat, and made my way over to Scion. Once she fell asleep, she wouldn't wake up until morning. All attempts to wake her were futile. Yeah, how old is she? She's like in her hundreds? Just like toss her over your shoulder and shit. I took the book still grabbed in her hands, pulled her chair, and gathered Scion into my arms. We killed someone, folks. Time to go to the next episode. No. I lifted her almost weightless body with ease. She's maybe like the weight of a fucking child. You'll be fine. Yeah, she's the weight of a freaking child. What do you expect? Maybe a middle schooler. Maybe. I wisped Curly and looked down at Scion's face. This wasn't the first time I had to carry her. Yeah, how many times was that? You never really told us. It was just a little, ever so little at a time. Scion seemed to be losing weight. Oh god, don't tell me she's gonna be dying. Maybe it would be best for me to start measuring her weight during her daily health checks. We'll figure it out in the next 20, 30 episodes, debatably. We didn't have a scale, but I could probably find one if I scrounge through the vacant homes in the area. You'll most likely find electronic ones anyways. If you're lucky, you go to a doctor's, a doctor's office or something like that. You'll find like an old-fashioned scale. But they just use those weights and crap. If she were an ordinary girl, she would probably hate telling a man her weight. Hey, that's how you die, folks. I just stay out of that because I don't want to die. But this was Scion we were talking about. She likely wouldn't object. Yeah, she just goes, yeah, I'm like 100 pounds. Like, the fuck? What do you expect? I might have dropped like 20 pounds. Fuck you, I'm like 70. She lacked those sustenance. Don't wake! Don't be awake! She let out a tiny sigh. Her sweet voice, soft hair, slender body. She was the image of a girl from head to toe. And yet... Okay, don't tell me where you think you're where I think you're going, bro. I don't think that would be really questionable, but she's legal, so you are fine. The fact she was not an ordinary girl was a bit disappointing. Hey, have fun there, bro. You're not gonna make it. Scion slept with such an angelic face. Wakes up, starts screaming. Yes, I went with that. People are sleeping upstairs, dang it. I only do shit at night. Her face was a little red, likely because she hit it earlier. Duh. What else was the option? It wasn't swelling all that much, but I'd better put some ice on it later, just to be sure. I hit that table rather hard, too, by the way you put it. Since that was the most I could do for her, since she did bring up, like, several episodes ago, I don't exactly remember the number, because, Pete's sake, I don't really remember numbers. I would like to say no, because you could kill me, but let's see how well you do. Scion suggested after waking up unusually early. Looks at you. Yes. Well, you're right. I didn't make lunch this morning. True enough. Well, how am I supposed to know this shit? I'm a dumbass with a plan. That never goes out well. Of course, that wasn't the issue at hand.
気持ちはありがたいが、大丈夫なのか?
She'll say yes.
隣で見ててくれれば平気。
I was down. It was pretty much right there, so you can't get mad at me because of reasons.
もちろん、言われなくても見ておくが。
But what? I don't know. Why are you yelling at me? We have the mighty light. He will protect me. Protect me, light! Some things were just outside of one's scope of abilities. Not like mine are much better. I know a good chunk about blades, but... Well, debatably on steel, but I'm not perfect. Don't judge me. This house was made of wood, so I couldn't dismiss the possibility that it could go up in flames at the slightest spark. Dude, a little spark won't set anything on fire unless you have oil? It's not like, gasoline, debatably. Or diesel, or anything that likes to burn like hell, but it depends on what if everything catches on fire. It might be wise to prepare a fire extinguisher just in case. She grabs like 2. What? Scion looked around restlessly, without paying much suspicion, and he might.
何から始めるんだ?
With a pan! You're thinking that good. Think is good.
包丁ってどっちの手で持てばいいの?
Why are you asking me? I'm right-handed. Left-handed people might hold it in their left hand. It depends. Actually, let's see. I got my pocket knife right here. That depends. Don't question me.
とりあえず、
I should.
道具を使わないでいい作業から始
包丁ってどっちの手で?
Oh, she's telling me. Okay. Hey, you'll be fine. It would probably be dangerous to let her use cutlery, considering I had nothing prepared to stop bleeding. Yeah, you're right there, just like pull out your knife. Which I do have right here, folks. You heard that snap. I need to get this one sharpened, sadly. We're looking at, you're pretty much going, this is sharp pointy thing, don't cut self. Knowing you, you'll cut yourself. You know, I'm just gonna put it over there. It's reasonably out of reach. Space doesn't do crap. I am thinking she found out rather quickly. Damn it! I thought I was gonna go from plan B to 12. Don't question that. Scion grumbled in disappointment. And hung her head. It was a bit pathetic of me to chop away at the enthusiasm she had finally mastered. That's good. Fried eggs? Hey, it's something. That's at least a good start, bro. It's pretty much an area of you can't kill anything, nor kill us, or set this building on fire, so we're fine. Oh, she sounded very happy with that, so I'm gonna say, yes, this is A. You crack it, throw it in pan, done. She lifted her head and answered with surprising speed. She's like right there going, yes, let me do it now. Fried eggs? Huh? Do we even have any eggs? I wouldn't really consider that cooking, but it was probably just about right for a beginner. Yes! Outside of a freaking bowl of cereal. Those are literally the two things that are very simple to cook. One tastes takes like 2 ingredients, maybe 3 if you're including several other ones. And the other one just takes a pan, a couple of eggs, and a spatula, or a couple other things depending on what you want to do.
じゃあまずはフライパンを温めて
Yes. Wait, why do you want to heat the frying pan?
フライパンなんてレンジに入らないけど。
Yes, it does. Alarm, why did you fool me? But yes, a frying pan does go on the oven. Why would you ask that? And I don't cook. Even if I do cook, it's for myself. You're making me question this. Either way, I'm gonna end the episode here. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope all of you have a great and wonderful time. And, well, I hope all of you have a great and wonderful day too. So I'll see you guys next time.